Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to polkzoo channel. Hey, I just want to do some more chord connection principles for you guys. And people are beginning to discover that the guitar ladder system is a real deal. I've even had people after 2 or 3 lessons say they're already starting to hear more ideas and becoming more aware of their musical thoughts and opening up their musical consciousness and just hearing other ideas and finding them on the guitar. I mean, it usually takes a little bit of time for this to happen, to be honest with you guys, but some people are hearing it a little sooner. Let me close my window here so don't get the outside noise. But anyway, it really works, folks. If you love guitar and music, order the Guitar Ladder System. You can get it for $199 at SteveZookGuitars.com. It's thousands of dollars of material for only $199 plus the secret Horace Hatchett files. Okay, so for today, it's this. I love these major 13 type forms. So today we're going to, this chord has a 1, it's a major 13 flat 5. It's got a 1, a flat 5, a 7, a 3, and a 13. So I'm going to connect it today with the dominant 13, which is a 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 9, 11, 13, but we don't include all those tones. Most like chords like this have a root, flat 7, 3, 13, 9, or if you leave out the 9, you just have root, flat 7, 3, 13. But this is a nice connection here. So major 13, flat 5 to 13. In fact, it's funny. I actually studied with Joe Pass for a while when I was young, and yesterday I was listening to some Joe Pass solo guitar while I was packing up an LH650 for a customer, and I've got another 652. Those are unbelievable guitars. They sound like a high-end L5 for $13.99. I've got one left. They're really getting hard to get. But I was listening to some Joe Pass, and I was doing this, which is kind of like a series of 1/5s moving in different keys, and it was actually going right along with what Joe Pass was doing at the time on his guitar. This was actually complementing what he was doing, which I thought was just interesting, So anyway, so it's major 13 flat 5. Hopefully you can see that. Major 13 flat 5 to dominant 13. Okay. I may not be a concert pitch, but here's my A. So major 13 flat 5 to dominant 13. Major 13 flat 5. Isn't that nice? So that's a nice little chord connection, and what's so great about the Guitar Ladder System is I just keep coming at you with all these different ways to put chords together in a musical fashion that combines all of the different improvisational techniques like diatonic, symmetry, intervallic, secondary dominant, contrary motion, all that. But we do it in an organic, simple to understand way without getting bogged down with a bunch of theory. And when you present that information to your subconscious mind in that way without a bunch of extra rules and regulations, it just soaks it up like a sponge and begins to piece it together, and it just wakes up. It turns on the light switch in your musical mind. It really works, folks. So again, major 13 flat 5, dominant 13. 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 I could also do that major 13 flat 5 to another major 13 flat 5. I could do it like that. I could make this kind of come down half steps. Or whether I'm thinking this, let's think about that, okay? That's a nice modern sound. See, it's all about getting your own musical point of view, but you have to expose your ear to new harmonic territory, and that's what the Guitar Ladder System does. So here I'm going major 13 flat 5 to this form of major 13 flat 5. Okay? That's a nice sound. And there was a book written years ago called, I think it's Psycho-Cybernetics, and he says that everything you ever hear, play, or exposed to is kind of recorded on your, on your hard drive, so to speak, in your head. So everything that you do it kind of gets, uploaded to your own nervous system and your subconscious mind, so it can piece that stuff together later. Unfortunately, a lot of times we tend to remember negative things because the subconscious mind doesn't really deal with time. it's kind of in the now. So sometimes that can be some of the problems with people in life, is they're still dealing with unconscious negative things that maybe happened years ago. So anyway, that's a whole nother wrap, right? But anyway, it works in our favor in the guitar ladder system, because as you input great information, musical studies into your unconscious mind, it's going to piece it together, and it's going to kind of wake up, turn on the light switch, and you're going to start hearing ideas and understanding music on a deeper level, and you know, coming up with your own ideas and finding them on the guitar. Sure, it takes a little time. Some people it happens within 2 or 3 lessons, so it just depends, but it really works, folks. It's thousands of dollars of information for only $199. Put in code SZ10977 when you order in the comment box. Or if you don't see the comment box, just email me that at polkzoo@gmail.com. I'll make sure my secretary puts you down for the bonus material, the secret Horace Hatchett files. It really works. If you really want to take guitar and composing as far as humanly possible this lifetime, order the Guitar Ladder System. It's the real deal. It's what you're looking for. It's really the only system that really works in the way that I'm talking about here. I've got the only system that actually merges your subconscious with your conscious. I'm not kidding. Major 13 flat 5, major 13 flat 5. Isn't that nice? And it's really best if you don't judge things that you're learning in the Guitar Ladder System. Just do the studies, because some things will sound more inside, like cycle 1 might sound more inside to your ear, you know. And then when you go to add the shading to cycle 1, it might seem a little odd to you. But now I'm adding some things here, which is the whole idea. The whole idea is to expose your ear to new harmonic territory. So certain, like cycle 100, which I don't have in front of me here from the Guitar Ladder System, uses some of the same ideas as cycle 1, but it starts here, starts down here, and then it takes it completely in a different direction. So your mind's like, oh, okay, I can go to here, I can go to this chord with a flat 9, I can go to this with a major 13 flat 5. And so you begin to learn, it's like you learn the colors of music and the colors of chords, but how to put them together in a very, very musical way, which just explodes your musical ear. And that's what great players like Wes Montgomery and Joe Pass, they sat around for 12 hours a day when they were learning, and learned to improvise and move all up and down the guitar neck. And what really explodes your musical consciousness is the chordal work. Excuse me, the chordal work. So it's very important. So one more time today. Major 13 flat 5 to dominant 13. Major 13 flat 5 to dominant. And just in case you can't see that, let's shut. And then I also had major 13 to major 13 flat 5, that form. So it's almost like you're doing this, right? But it's and what's really fun with the Guitar Ladder System is you'll start playing one of my studies, and all of a sudden you'll just want to take off somewhere else. It's working, because you're starting to hear where else something can go. And that's when you know, and the journey is the goal. I mean, if you just stay in the here and now and don't focus on results, do the Guitar Ladder System studies, you're going to take a quantum leap. And don't let that scare you, by the way. I've had people, I don't want to take a quantum leap. But, I think it scares them. Don't focus on results. Don't watch the water boil. If you want to really make some progress on guitar and really add more joy to your experience with guitar, make it more meaningful and dig deeper into your musical mind and discover your own unique musical ideas and discover your own unique musical point of view and add that to your playing, order the Guitar Ladder System. It works. You can order it at stevezookguitars.com. Major 13 flat 5, major 13 flat 5. See what I'm doing there? See, that's a nice modern sound. This could be a nice thing to use in the middle of a standard. And if you like playing standards, you want to make them interesting, the Guitar Ladder System's a must get. especially if you're an advanced player, intermediate, or advanced. I've had people order my system, been playing for 30, 35 years, but they just want to make their playing more interesting. And I used to get people coming around a lot when I used to do guitar trade shows, and they'd hear me play, and most of them played pretty good. But they said, oh, Steve, I want to make my stuff more interesting. I feel like I'm a little too predictable. I'm a little too boring. So I tried to help them and give them some tips, you know. But it's all about learning about color, you know, color and shading and shifting and color shifting, and learning these tools, and your own subconscious mind will learn how to put them together, and my studies teach you how to put them together to be useful. So see, that's a really nice modern sound. Major 13 flat 5, major 13 flat 5. Isn't that nice? Kind of want to resolve. Hear that? So that's a little lesson for today. This guitar is available. Nice Washburn J6, $6.99. I'll do it for $5.99. It's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. It's got a small little mark on the back of the headstock. It's got a couple little lacquer, you know, cracks down by the input jack. Like I've sold guitars for 12 grand like that. It has a little mark on the top that I don't even see unless I get just at the right angle. This is a nice. It really has the mojo though. Sounds really good unplugged. Here's a nice thing. Major 9. And then like you add the sharp 11 to that bichord. Isn't that nice? See, it'd be a... But like I said, that's what's so fun about the guitar ladder system. You start doing these studies, and all of a sudden you'll be doing a study. I've even had customers say, well, I'm doing the study, but like I want to go somewhere else, but you know, should I stay with this cycle? No. That's what we're trying to do. Go ahead and go with your idea. Go back, come back later and play the study as it is. But if you're hearing where it wants to go, and your fingers want to go there, and your brain wants to go there, and your mind wants to go there, and your unconscious is giving you this idea, go with it, you know. Okay, one more time. So major 13 flat 5. So we have major 13 flat 5, major 13 flat 5. And just keep that going down like that. And then the other one was major 13 flat 5 to dominant 13. And there's a bunch of ways you can work this. Maybe go to major dominant 13 flat 9, resolve to major 7. Okay, I think I'll stop right there. All right, folks, take care. This is available. It really has a sound. I love this guitar. It's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.